Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Geeks Rank. I'm your host Rahul Gupta. In this video, we will learn very important topic which is chart and graph. Chart play an important role to understand the data sets. The main reason of advantage to using the graph and chart in our project that make and easy, display lots of information in easy way and easy to understand. For a, for an example, if I am talk about how many of the user has subscribed to my channel in last 7 days, then we will collect the information like on day 100 users subscribed to my channel, on day 2 500 users, and so on. If we show these records on graph and chart, these will make more easy to understand. In this video, we will use chart.js library as you can see here. So without wasting the time, let's show me the quick demo of a project which we will create in this video. Here is the quick demo of an project which we will create in this video. I will just show the corona cases chart just for an example, not in a real data. Here we can say like actual data. I had just picked the random records and show on the display on the chart. There are two charts as you can see. First one is the bar chart and second one is the line chart. As you can see, bar chart has display the corona cases in top 5 countries: USA, Brazil and India, Russia and Peru. These show the top 5 corona cases, and second uh, graph display the comparison between the total cases, death and recovered cases. Then this makes more clear to understand how many of the cases, total cases, and how many of recovered cases, and how many of the death cases are in month wise. Without wasting time, let's jump into the code. We will create these two graphs in our project. I had created an empty project folder named as chart.js tutorial. Within it we will work. Let me create a simple HTML file, named it index.html. Just create a mockup of the HTML. I will use Emmet. Just press exclamation and tab button. It will create a mockup of HTML5 and just name it corona virus cases on chart. And for styling we will use bootstrap. uh, let's grab the bootstrap CSS first from get bootstrap. Just open it and grab get started. Just copy this style sheet link here and put inside the heading tag, head tag, just here word. After this we will include a CDN of the chart.js. For that, uh, visit on the chart.js. Just get started from. As you can see, here is the installation process. You can go here. You can install via npm, either bower, yeah, either CDN. You can use CDN. We will use CDN here. Just you can use the offline CDN download and just put your inside your project and put your path of the chart.js script. You can start like this. We will use CDN. For that I will just grab this tag from here and put inside head tag of our project. Just put here. From here let me create a heading tag and named corona virus cases, and after that let me render this layout first. For render this layout I will use the live server for this. If you are using VS Code, if you do not have a live server, you just go to the extension and search for the live server. You can see here and live server extension, you can install it. I have already installed, so I will no need to install again it. Just close it. To run via the live server, just click on the file, right click on the file and open with live server. As you can see, our file is serving now at 550 port and name of the file as you can see it. Let's create element for the our chart. We will use, just put a chart tag here, it will be looks better. Yeah, and before that let's put inside container, which is the bootstrap class container. Let's put, and yeah, it's looks better. Let me add bootstrap class text center for the center, the making better for the center. Yeah, it's good. Now we will create a HTML tag of a canvas. Just as you can see, just I will explain a little bit from the documentation how it works. Integration, as you can see here, you can use script either CDN. If you are using Node.js, either any other, you can use require and chart.js like this way. And webpack, if you are using webpack, you can use like this, yeah, in your project like this. What this how can we integrate this? Just see here an example. First of all, we will create a canvas tag and put a unique ID for that, and after that we will create a script for that. We just grab that element and pass to the chart, and the second option will be then object, which will be the type, mainly type of the chart. Bar type will either a bar type, either a line chart, either pie chart, it may be anything. And second will be the data object, which will contain array of the labels and the array object of the data sets. Let's create this format. Just here and canvas, create an element canvas tag and put the ID for that, named like, we will create this project first one. We will create this one first. For that we will use bar chart. For that we will create this. Let's do, just create, put the ID for that, world wide chart. Okay, let's add a script here. For that, script tag, and here we will use ES6 syntax for that. Even you can use JavaScript declaration like where keyword, but I will use ES6 syntax let. Even you can use const for that. Let document get element by id, and id of the canvas which we created. And after that we will use get context, which will be 2D type. After that we will initialize the chart. Sorry, we will name it as ctx, and after that we will create word chart, initialize the chart for that new, and keyword and chart. First parameter will be the element in which we display the chart. We are using this element for just pass here, and second will be then object. uh, uh, First key will be the type of the chart which will be created. Let's name, say it to comment here, type of chart to be created, and just type its, let's name it bar chart. Okay, after it will be data, which will be an object type, and in this object we have multiple of key. First one will be the labels, which will be type of array, and just put all the possible key. And second will be the data sets, which will be again an array, and second will be the options, which will be an object. Okay, let's create the label and data assets. Let me explain what is the labels and data assets. Label will be, as we can see in this first word, label will be displayed at horizontal line, as you can see here. USA, Brazil, and India, Russia, and Peru. This is the labels, and data will be displayed on y-axis, which will be the data assets, and that will be the an object which would come finally display the bar for the every country. Let's create the label for that. For label that, we will put here name of the countries, top 5 countries. For that I have written the name of the countries, data sets, and their data sets separately. Just copy and paste here, and here you can see the name of the top 5 country I have already collected. Just put here, and let's put inside code, and this, and as you can see, data sets will be an object, multiple of objects like this way. For we will create a single object for right now. First will be the label, not labels. We want and let's put the text here, corona virus, sorry, coronavirus cases in top 5 country. Yeah, and the second key will be the data, which will be an array type, and we will pass the data for the each of the country for the their corona cases. Just I will grab, I have already collected, and just grab this data and pass here. Yes, now let's see how it looks on the browser. Yes, you can see, and it's looking, but the color is not good. It's I think default color, gray. Let's check, do some styling for the our chart. Just from every object we can do the styling. For that, just here let's create some background color. For that, background color, for color you can use RGBA, either hexa code, color code. For that, I've just put the name of the color here like this, and let's check now. Yeah, it's looking good. As you can see, here is the labels for the each country: United States of America, and Brazil, India, and Russia, and Peru. These are the labels we defined as an array, and the data sets we have put inside the object data sets array. You can see here United States had over the 33 lakhs cases, and Brazil have above 18 lakhs, and in this way all country have data sets. As you can see here, when we move over the mouse, just you can see here it's looking good. You can do some more styling. You can put font size and all those. Just let me show you. Let me show the border color for first. Border color, let's put yellow, and let's check it right now. You can see the you can see here is the yellow border. You can, on even on the tooltip, and you can check it. You can do some more styling, but we are now moving on the second graph, which we had seen in the starting of the project. Second one, which will be the line graph, and compare the multiple of the lines for the total cases, death and recover cases. For an example, let me show this let me show this graph, how we can convert into line and bar and pie chart. Let me just display the quick example. We can just change the type of the graph. If we put here line type, as you can see, this will show the line graph here. As you can see there is a all the color fill this area. How can remove this area? Just I want to show the line, this line on the graphs only. To do that, just put here fill false. Just let's check again. Yes, you can see here they now fill area has been removed, and only the line is showing on this graph, as you can check here. And as you can check other graphs on the from the documentation. Just let's back to the bar chart, and as you, yeah, it's our the requirement for the project as you see in the demo. And let's move on the second project. For that, uh, we will cut this script and put in separate file. Just cut this script file and remove this script tag. Let's create an script file here, and named it world wide.js, and just put here, just make it bit file. Yes, as you can see, just include here. And for that we will use script and src source will be the word while.js. Yeah, let's check it. Yeah, it's working. And for right now we will create a row tag here. We will just create an row and separate in column 6, and named it row, and second will be the column 6, and just make it duplicate and just put inside this canvas. And at second div element is for the line chart. As you can see, we will create letter. As you can see, second is not showing. We will work on it. Let's increase the height of this graph. How can we increase? Just put height. Let's put, yeah, you can increase also. Let's put 300. Yeah, it's good. Let's put this also, this height on also this second chart, and this will be the 300. Yeah, we had created element for, let's rename the id, and it will be the let's it it's okay. We have, let's make it compare. Yeah, just put name compare chart. Just whatever you can put here id. Just I have put the compare chart. And for that we will create an again script file, for separate file for this. And let's create compare chart.js. Yeah, and from like this way we will create for this element. Let's create let compare chart ctx equals to document dot get element by id, and id will be, I'll just copy from here and just close it this, and pass here. And again it will be the 2d type, get context, it will be the 2d. So let's initialize the chart compare chart. Yeah, just and initialize new chart. And first one, what's happening? First will be the compare element, in which we will show the, just copy and paste here. And second will be the again an object type, where we will define the type of chart. And this time it will be the line chart. And the second will be the data, which will again an object. Yeah, for right now, let's explain the scenario. How can we create this, graph? For that, I will have a label for that, which will be a month, January, February, and March, April, May, and June. And the cases data will be on y-axis. And we will create a multiple line chart, which will be the display the individual line for this total cases, death, and recover cases. Let me explain. I have already created a JSON data format, as you can see here. Let me show on JSON formatter. Just yeah. Yes, as you can see here, the JSON data has following records. First is the labels, which is in array, and second key is has total cases, which is again a array type, and this death cases and recover cases. These data are not real. Just I have grabbed random data just for the showing the records. It's not any real data. And we will separate this key on each element of the object in separate variable. For that, just put here. For that, I will just here I will create an object data. I will just create an variable, local variable. Let's say corona cases data. Yes, and we will pass the JSON data first. JSON dot pass, and put the data inside this, as you can see here. And we will create separate variable for labels and total cases, and each of the key inside the JSON data. Let's make labels, and just corona cases dot labels. We just put here comment here, get labels. Again, for that we will get total cases, let total cases equals to corona cases data dot total cases again. And like this way we will just copy and paste, just place the key, replace the key for each, and just I will use shortcut, and it will be there, and just copy again, paste here, and this time will be the recovered data. As you can see here, I just grab the records for the each of the key. As you can see here, now what we will next do, just I saw in the previous chart. As I told you, the data sets is an object, array object. As you can see here, this object can be a multiple type. As you can see here, we will create this object in separate in uh, compare chart. We will create a separate object for that label and data. We will and pass here this object individually for the total cases, date and recovered cases. uh, Let me show how we will create. Just create an object variable, create total cases and just name it object. It will be an object type, and let's for this it will be a key of label, not labels, and name of the label will be total cases. Just make C capital. Yes, and second will be the data, which will be an array. For data, we will just pass this data which we have already collected from the JSON data. Just pass the data here and here, and make the border for this border color to blue. Yeah, for just like this total case object, we will create two another object for date and recovered cases. Just copy and paste two times, and just named second to date object, and will be the data will be this, and we will pass the data this, and make the color to red for danger, and change the label for the death. And similar like this, we will just change the cases for the recover, and just grab and copy, and for data which in an array, just pass the data which is already we have collected here, and change the color for this to green, which is recovered. Yes, we have collected the object for the all three cases: total, death and recovered. As I we see data has mainly two key. First one is the labels, which will mean array type. For labels, as we can see, we have already collected the labels array, and just grab and pass here. Let me change this variables, labels data. Don't be confused, and labels. Yes, and second will be the data sets, which will be again a array, and for this array, it will be an object. I told you already. For this, every object we will pass, we have created here, just pass this object here like this way. Just put comma, and just grab this date object, and again, and same this for the date object. As you can see here, we have created the line chart for the comparison of the total cases, death and recovered cases. Let's see on the browser how is it working or not. Just close this tab. Yeah, something is wrong. Let's see the console what's actually happening. Now let's refresh. What's going on? Let's wait. Let's check on this. Oh, sorry, we have made silly mistake. We did not include the script here, and just include here, and let's check on. Yeah, it's working now, as you can see here. Yes, as you can see here, there is the this line so for the total cases, and this for the, sorry, what we have done this line. Yeah, we actually did not change the level for the recovered. Just make it change. Just change to recovered. Yes, let's see. Yeah, it's total cases, and it's recovered, and this is the death cases for every month wise, as you can see here. But we can see here, here is the some color which is filled this area and section. How can we remove this? We can just put a variable key which is the fill to be false. Just put here on every of the object, just copy and paste here and here too, and let's check it now. Yeah, fill area has been removed now, as you can see here. Now graph is showing and looking better, as you can see here. Let's see some additional feature for the graph. We will how can we use global very key for this chart? You can use the global keys for the like font family and font size. Let's let me show you this. Let me show these some additional features for the chart.js. How can we define the global keywords like font family and font size and many things? For this tutorial, let me show font family and font size. Just for that, just we create a chart dot defaults dot global dot again default font family and let's make it Arial. Yeah, you can change whatever you want. As you can see here, we will chart default dot defaults dot global dot default font family. Just mainly last key is usually change. Just copy for the font size. We same like this. We will create chart dot defaults dot global dot default font size. Make it 20. We do not need to put inside quotes, just put like this way. And now see on the browser how it's looking. Is it working or not? How can, yeah, let make this large size. Yes, why it's not working? Let me check. chart defaults dot global dot default. Actually we had mistake, spelling mistake here. T is missing here. Default font size. Let's on see. Yeah, it's working. Oh, it's too large. Just make it to 20. Yeah, even too large. Just put here to, yeah, let's put 16. Yeah, it's good. You can see here we have increased the font size and font family. You can choose any of the font family and font size, and it will be as you can see here. Even this graph and this graph both are both different script, but we are global key are working for the both. Means both chart are have changed the font size and font family. As you can see here, even the text is not visible here. Let's decrease the size. Let's decrease the size here and make it to 14 for right now. And okay, yeah, it's now text is visible now. In this video we had learned the how to use the chart in our project. As you can see here, we have used the chart.js library for this understanding the chart. You can use this chart in your project. It's easy and it's not a big deal. For your reference, I will put the GitHub link for in description. From where you can download and grab that code and see the code directly. For, if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and share with your friends and